We are back with episode 2 of the 2026 edition of Kick Back with Next Up. Have our special snowed in edition. The weather was not favorable today, so Emmanuel is sitting right next to me on the couch here, but also calling in. How's it going back there?
Good man. I not only did it snow, I actually felt also quite sick after the meet this weekend. So not the best week, but some good action that happened. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I mean, separate to the U Sports world, just in Canadian athletics, we had two Canadian records go down on the weekend in the half marathon and the 10K by Rory Linkletter and Kieran Lum. Mad respect to them, running in like a lot warmer weather than we are right now. But there was also a lot that went on with our U Sports world. First, as we're going to do, I think every week is our standout U Sports performer, which I think we've agreed goes to none other than Travis Campbell.
Yeah, yeah. It actually it blows my mind how somebody ran 6:58 in January. Like that's the is the most insane thing ever. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know what Jason's feeding them over there, but I kind of want some of it. I'll be honest with you. I think what's most impressive is that because I don't know if you've seen the race, but the guy ahead of him false started.
Just,
So
yeah.
to keep your composure and still run your own race after that is just it's actually nuts. So shout out him. I think he's what second all time in new sports history.
Yeah.
Like hit
He was actually
the
second in the world for like
was he?
for 2 or 3 hours, and then they
There
had a
you
meet
go.
down in
Hey,
Tennessee.
that's something
But
to throw on your resume. So that's good.
yeah, I talked to him about it after, and he said specifically with the false start is back at Canada Summer Games in the summer when he was in the 100 final. And Keon was in the lane next to him and psyched him out and made him false start and missed the final. He was like, I'm never doing that again. Like, I'm just gonna focus on what's in front of me. I'm not letting anyone else make me false start. I mean, and it worked this time.
No,
But yeah,
shout out him, shout out him.
I I don't know if no, I think it's fine to say I did not expect that. I expected him to run crazy fast
Yeah,
this year, but like 6.5s is crazy.
yeah. It makes you kind of wonder if he's running 6'5" now,
Mm.
what's he gonna run in? Because Jason's a good coach, so what is he gonna run in March? When he's primed and ready. It's also crazy that this is he's hit world indoor standard too.
Hmm.
He's definitely primed, probably one of the more likely people to go at this point in time. So
Hmm.
good for him. He had a great weekend.
Yeah.
One
I'm
more
very
performer that I want to shout
interested.
out actually
Hmm.
is my dog. He actually doesn't know who I am, but my dog Tristan Boateng.
Mm.
218. I saw with my own eyes, and he had 281. It was insane. It was insane.
221.
221, sorry, 281. 221. Yeah, no, it he was obviously 658, it's just an insane performance, but 218 again in January, insane. I had Travis, I had Thomas winning uh high jump, and I still do, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight for sure.
Yeah, that was. I was not expecting that. I will say I wasn't the most enthused to go to Windsor
Yeah.
this past weekend. Because I had a feeling that Travis was gonna really run really fast. Gabby was gonna run fast. Nicole McKenzie was gonna run fast. But I was very entertained at Windsor. That was crazy
Yeah.
to see. I mean, his PB before that was 212, but that was in St. John's Canada Summer Games where it was like 5 degrees. It was raining, cloudy, disgusting. So it's we'll see what else he can
Oh,
do
we
this
will.
season. His dad jumped into 230s and his coach jumped into 230s when they were competing. So
He's got good people around him. I think you mentioned Nicole McKenzie, and that's also another big performance that happened this weekend. 128, insane, super fast time. And she's not a 600 girl by trade, or is she?
that was her debut.
That was her debut, eh? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
another insane performance. Good for her. Man, I remember last episode I was skeptical on Guelph winning this year, but I may be wrong. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I
They've
might be wrong.
retooled,
They definitely did.
especially with Mackenzie. They've put together a 600 focused group this year, kind of for the first time, where it's a lot of those like 400 runners, four hurdlers, and 800 mix that have been trained together since September, independently of the sprint groups or the distance groups, and I think that's gonna have a lot of success. Like we've seen it from her. I
Yeah.
mean, 2 years ago in Manitoba, she was U Sports champion in the 300. Last year, she still ran super fast. I know she wasn't happy with herself, but she helped the team immensely in both the relays to win two U Sports golds,
Yeah.
and still ran well in her own right. But this is kind of her vengeance, I would say.
Yeah. We're definitely like OUA centered, but
Hmm.
also like I'm a 60 guy, so I was aware of all the 60 results. So I want to shout out my guy Terrell Davis, obviously 672, great opener, faster than my opener, so it was really good. Um, well done. Like excited to see it.
Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna get into predictions later. Like we have an extensive list of who we think are the top three for each event, so we'll get into that. But no, definitely good openers from a lot of people. So
yeah. Well, also out there in Can West, they had some fast 600s overall. Like we had Tatum Wade, who I think is fast in the country. But on the men's side, the top four spots on the rankings are all from that meet. In the 600. So overall, just wanted to shout out the 600 guys out there doing their thing. And then there was another big meet in Sherbrooke where a lot of like pretty great results came from. So it was definitely a amusing, surprising weekend. But I know upcoming this week there is a meet in Alberta that's going on. That should be pretty big, and maybe we'll get some Can West insight after that. But yeah, since it's early this season, E-Man wanted to do our podium predictions in
yeah,
January.
I
I
did.
think want to set a disclaimer that I don't think these are gonna necessarily hold up in the end of the season. Maybe we'll do another round before regionals or before U Sports,
Yeah,
but
I think
these are way too early predictions.
it'll be fun. We get to look back on it and see like here's what we'll do. If whoever gets the most accurate has to buy dinner. How's that sound?
We'll do that, or we'll do something more entertaining for the people. But
Well,
we'll see.
I'm okay, whatever.
We'll ruminate. If anyone has a good idea for a bet, let us know.
All right, sounds good. All right, so what are we starting with? The women?
Yeah, I think we're gonna start on the women's side. We're just gonna go in the order of the tracky rankings from the 60 up and distance into the field events.
Sounds good.
Um, but I think we see eye to eye on this event in particular and a decent amount. But I got
Yeah,
Gabby Cole winning all day. I think I said that last week.
yeah. I also have Gabby coming first. Second, I
Former
think.
teammate of Gabby, Maria.
Yeah. Oh, was she? Where'd she go now?
Yeah, she came to Guelph in her first year, and then she decided to go back home. So he's at University of Montreal. But in the summer, Canada Summer Games, they went 1-2 in the 100, and 7:44. That's a pretty great time.
Real deal time. Yeah. You got Gabby Maria, and I third I have Gloria. Who do you got third?
Yeah, I'm big on Gloria too. I have her third. This stipulation that I think will last throughout the episode is what are the multis gonna do?
Yeah.
A lot of the multis are just extremely talented. So are they gonna just do the pent slash hep, or are they going to go out in different events? I think if Sienna is in the 60, she has a chance to catch a medal. I don't think that's insane to say. But at the same time, I believe Gloria can do great things this season. So
Yeah. I agree.
that's my little 3A, 3B.
Okay. Should we go on to the 300?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
we have pretty much identical
we have
podiums
the
for the
exact
300.
same list. We both have Diana, Nicole, and Haley Woodhouse
Yeah,
first year.
I'm getting put on to Haley Woodhouse from the people out west. Fourth fastest all time, U20 in the 300 in her season opener this year, crazy fast. My one thing else I'll say, and maybe this is silly, I don't know if Nicole's gonna run the 300.
Hmm.
She could keep just to the 6. I know she'll be running the 4x2, 4x4, so there's a chance that she doesn't run the 300, and that could open it up for someone like
Yeah.
maybe Gloria once again.
Yeah. I mean, the 300 is 2 rounds, right? All in one day. So it would definitely be tough. Yeah. Georgia Olin, that's also one to, keep an eye on. I remember
Hmm.
her from last year. So if Nicole doesn't run it, it'd be interesting. I think she has a shot of sneaking in there. You said you were recently put on to Haley, I think is her name. I actually put you on because I mentioned her last week,
You
and
did mention her last
I
week.
knew I nobody should ever question my talent ID. I knew Haley was going to be a
Okay.
star. I bought stocks early, and I'm not going to sell until the end of the season. Even, you know what? I might not sell to her 50th. Let's be honest. So those are our
Yeah,
three. Should we go to the 600?
that's true. It is important to include in there that she is a first year, which is kind of gnarly.
Yeah. 600. Nicole McKenzie again. We have that her as the
Here's the
winner.
thing.
Okay.
I don't want to give into the hype, right?
Okay.
Obviously, Nicole ran very fast. I'm a big fan. I think she's a very nice person. Um, so I was like, oh, I'll tentative on it, but I saw the video. That's what I was waiting for. I was asking around. I said, I need to see a video of what this race looked like before I can make a prediction. She looked like butter. she looked. It looked so easy. She was
Yeah.
chilling. Um. So yeah, I'm confident to say that she could win it. Like,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah, the way that
I
she looked. Well, she was at NCAA meet. She won. She was probably ahead by 20 meters by the end of it. I think she ran the whole lap leading by herself. Um, and she was patient, which like I would say is not, you don't always see that, especially with a 400 runner going to the six. But she took that first lap or two patient. It was still really damn
Is
fast.
there a flat banked track tax that you're willing to take into account? Because Tatum actually did run her U Sports leading time on a flat track. So, and it was, zero point 0.5 off of
Hmm.
Nicole's. So, what are you thinking?
I respect that, and
You taking that into account?
I've taken that into account. And I did say that this is all first couple weeks of the season. Like we'll see what I say in a month and a half. Um, and we'll see. I don't know if Nicole's gonna run more sixes this season or if she's gonna go to the three. I'm not really sure what's on her radar race wise. But I really really like what I saw.
Yeah, I'm looking at
And
the
she's a
results
vet.
now. She's a vet. Looking at the results now, though, I'm actually changing my mind. I'm going Tatum to win U Sports in the six.
Okay, I like that.
I think she's probably more experienced in the 600.
Hmm.
Um, and I think Nicole, it being her first year running the six at U Sports. Now, if you're a dog, you're a dog. So she can definitely still pull it out. But I'm gonna go Tatum. I'm gonna go Nicole McKenzie second. I'm gonna go Grace McCarthy finishing third in the women's
Hmm.
600.
What I think is so interesting about this is that, as far as I know, Tatum is the only one left over from the final last year.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure about this woman from Victoria, but everyone else, the top four from U Sports last year, all graduated, and Tatum's there at five. So she has been in championship
yeah. There you go. You got to
conditions
take that into
before.
account.
But
Who
I
do you
put her at
have?
my two.
Who do you have third?
Third, okay, I don't know if you know the lore,
I don't.
but this is the most dynamic, terrifying duo you'll ever see, and they're training partners now because they're in the 600 group. But Ruby Radovich and Erica Fleetless are both demons on the track. They're trained
Okay.
together. They look fit. They've both run fast times. I can't pick one or the other. I would never disrespect them like that, but I think they're both in contention. And then also up there in the rankings is the one and only Grace McCarthy. Like I said earlier, this 600-meter squad, this is their first year putting them on. They're called the hybrid group. Like they're this hybrid training. They've already had good results, having four girls in the top
Hmm.
five, top six, or of the rankings. Yeah, four girls in the top five. That's no joke.
Yeah, no joke. All right, 1K. I got Western former teammate Hallie Nielsen. I got
Roll
Julia
Stags.
Agostinelli, and then I got Isabella Govia. Who you got?
I have been a Hallie fan
Yeah,
for her whole career. I think she's kicked ass her whole career. But she's just you know not quite gotten that gold that I think she deserves. So this is the year. I think it's Hallie for a gold medal in the 1K.
perfect. Love to hear it. I can't wait for it.
Last year she got a silver,
Yeah,
and the person that won is out. So I think it's her time to win an individual medal. She's fit. She's an excellent athlete, and I'll put Julia at two because Julia again, um, excellent athlete, and I go my dog O Coop in the bronze medal position.
Perfect.
I think I'll do some more investigation to see if she's leaning towards the K or the 15 because I could be happily moving Olivia up a couple spots on that one,
Yeah,
but tentatively for now I'll leave her in the bronze medal position.
I like it. I like it. Okay. 15.
Next we have this is for me. This took tears and
Okay.
sweat. I was trying to figure out this is the one maybe of everything that I'm least confident with just because I think there's some people that haven't raced yet. Um in the women's 15, like there's talent there, but there's just a lot of talent. I have Okup with the dub. That I'm not confused about at all.
Okay.
I have Sophie Coots in silver because that's just what she does. Honestly, in this, I could flip her out with Chloe. I don't
Yeah.
know what shape she is in. I know they've both been in and out of injuries the past couple years, so who knows? And then just because I'm not too sure about who's going to be racing the 15, I'll put Meredith Boyer from out of Montreal, who I met a couple years ago. She made a junior team for the steeple um, back in the day. I'm not sure when. I know because she was on there with Cammy, and she's been crushing. She ran a good cross season.
I like it. I like it. Similar to you, have Olivia Cooper winning it. I then have Western Mustang Maria Linton. I've heard great things about her
Yeah, she's
um,
been kicking ass.
from my connections at Western. And then I have Sophie Coots as well. I think she's obviously a slider. Um, 3K, if you want to touch on that. Who do you got?
I wanna acknowledge Maria Linton and her
Please,
excellence
please do.
because she ran a fast, pretty much solo 3K on the weekend,
Hmm.
which is definitely not the easiest event to solo a quick time. And then she's also run a fast 15, and she's like a proper second year. So she impressed me. I think I'm gonna be in Western this weekend for a meet, so maybe I'll chat her up. See, I want to know about the training. I want to know a little more history because I don't really know. I didn't know much about her. I saw her doing well in cross, and then um, this season she's been crushing. So I wanna get the insider info before I can and make a big bold claim.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
she's
enough.
gonna be in the 3K. I could see her doing very well in the 3K again. I left her out of my top three just because I don't know her well enough and the championship experience. So I'm gonna go with the reigning champ, Madeline Ebergen, who asterisk ish. It just got announced today that she's gonna be in Italy running a 10K cross country race for FISU, and that's just a week after U Sports. So balancing training for a 10K on the grass and 3K on the track is, you know, doable, but I think it could be difficult. So I think that could impact her specifically in this. But I'll have her for the gold, Sophie for the silver, and then Alex McDougall for the bronze, who again is going to be training for a 10K at the same time.
Well,
So both of them, I could see that impacting their training just a
funny that
bit.
you mentioned that because Olivia Cooper is also training for the same race, no?
Olivia Cooper's going to be running the short course 2K.
Okay. And then Maria
Yeah.
Linton is also going to FISU. I don't know what event she's running
Oh,
there, but
I wasn't sure. I didn't know that she was on that list, but
so yeah, my 3K,
I
I
don't
have
know if she'd
Madeline as
be.
well. I have
Hmm.
Sophie as well, finishing second, and then I'm sticking with the Mustangs. I got Maria, so Sophie and Maria switching spots in those two races.
Yeah, interestingly, in the FISU announcement, they didn't clarify who's going to be running what race,
Hmm.
which is a little odd in my opinion. But yeah, I would think that Maria would probably be running the 10 as well, like the
Couldn't
the
tell you.
long course as they call it. So
Could not tell you.
that's a good point. Hurdles, I think we agree on the hurdle queen, Sienna MacDonald.
Yeah.
Again, asterisks if she's doing it. I would think this does it. It fits pretty well into the schedule of the Pent. Um, who knows if she will do the Pent or she'll
Yeah.
do this, but I think regardless, Sienna MacDonald, I have her for the win. Nicole Ostertag returning after being out of U Sports for a year or two. We both have for the silver, and then I'm going with Teamy for the bronze
Yeah.
because she ran very well last year, whereas you have Shalane.
I have Shalane. Yeah, I think I like what Shalane's done over the past couple of years. I've seen her run a couple of times, mainly at U Sports, but so yeah, I got her. I got her to come third over Timmy. Timmy. High jump. We have a bit of a different list here.
Yeah, I got Chloe. Like I think I mentioned last week, Chloe
Yeah.
Zaraska. Early big jump. Talked to her on the weekend, caught up. She's doing well. She is in nursing school, so she's working some like 10-hour shifts
Hmm.
in the hospital, but it seems like she's enjoying it and is able to balance it well. So I have her for the win. She's got a U Sports medal before, in Manitoba. I figure why
I
not another?
I have Lara Denbo from Manitoba winning it, mainly because she's won it before. Yeah, she jumps 178 in 2023, 2024. So I got her. I think I don't want to say her ceiling's higher, but she's jumped higher just in her life.
Hmm. She will
Um,
be at home for U Sports too.
there you go. And then I think the one she won actually was in Manitoba as well.
Hmm.
So got to take that into consideration. And then I have Chloe coming second, and then I have Kiana. I have Kiana. That's kind of a rogue one. I don't know much about her, but she started the season well. Kiana Cadman. She started the season well. 172 is a good jump for this early in the
Hmm.
year, and excited to see her. You have Callista.
Yeah, I looked into the rankings and a lot of ladies that were there. I saw some solid results and solid histories, but it's kind of a ballpark situation where everyone's kind of in the same range. And I mean, Callista Blair is one of my favorite high jumpers. So I had to give a little bit of bias. Yeah, I'll admit it. That's fine.
No, that's fair.
Um, the reason I put Laura Dembo second is because we haven't seen her do anything, let alone jump so far this season. So I don't know. She could be injured, right? I don't know
Uh,
what her timeline there is.
I believe actually, sorry, I believe
Oh, maybe she has performed, but I just didn't see her up on the
she
rankings
just
when I was
ran the
looking.
60
Oh,
two
okay.
weeks ago or 10 days ago. So she's probably not injured. She hasn't jumped yet, but she ran a 60, so
Hmm.
she's fit enough to run. So
Maybe we might have a Manitoba Bison on the pod next week for some insider info about what's going on out there. So we could
can't
ask
wait.
for
All
insight.
right, long jump. This is a
Long
tricky
jump, I
one.
think we're
This
of
one
similar minds.
I was torn with though for that third place.
So we both have Sienna 1, fair, U Sports record holder, U Sports gold medalist.
Yeah,
Again, possible asterisks on if she does this with the multi going on. But at the 2, Hannah Haggerty, who was on the FISU Team Canada in the summer, went out to Germany with, I think she was roommates with Celia,
she was. She was.
who I've only heard great things about her through Celia. And I mean, what, she jumped 6:26
Yeah, she like PB'd
or
out of
28 or
her
something. She jumped
mind.
something crazy.
Yeah.
And she's jumped, solidly in the sixes in her career before that. So I got respect. That's a huge jump, and I think hopefully she'll get another big one or two or three or four.
Yeah, no, I got those same two as well. What kind of stumped me was that third place spot. I
Hmm.
struggled between Shalane Mayoli and Rebecca Parker. I don't I don't know. They're all so close. I think they're all capable of over 6 meter jumps on their day.
I went with
I don't
Rebecca
know.
Parker
I know you went with
because
Rebecca
I know what
Parker.
type of dog she is. She already hit auto cue and didn't even realize it
Yeah.
because it's too low for her. She realized
Yeah,
afterwards because
it's
they lowered
true.
it since last year. She goes, "Oh, I hit it. I guess they had to lower it." And then I think she's going up to Cornell this weekend to get some big jumps in. I believe this is where she broke 6 for the last time last year. So she's after it. She's one of the, I would say, best pure athletes on the Guelph team. Um, and she's hungry.
For sure. I know Shalane is a multi. I don't know if she did. Yeah, she did do the multis at U Sports last year. It's so hard with these multis, man. Other than
Hmm.
Sienna, who is just a different animal, it's hard to know like how they're gonna be feeling, how their body's gonna hold up just throughout the whole weekend.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Maoli. I'm gonna go Maoli to come third.
Okay.
That's my guess. She's gonna be the fresher of the three. So I'm going Maoli. Triple jump. We both got
Triple
Chloe
jump.
Dox.
Yeah, I'll openly admit I'm not the most knowledgeable in the triple jump, especially the women's triple jump. But Chloe Knox is just a monster.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that she jumps is just leaps and bounds ahead of the competition.
Yeah. So we got
Okay.
Chloe Knox. I got Olamide coming second, and then I got
hmm
Michaela May coming third. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah, we
similar to
have the
you.
exact same podium
Yeah,
here.
I'm similar to you. I don't. All I know is Chloe Knox again, former
Yeah.
Mustang for me, and so I know she's
Olamide's
won
had some big
esports.
jumps. That's why
Yeah.
I put her in there.
Oh, it's yeah. Yeah.
I think Michaela May has the ability to jump up in the
Was that like a
podium.
was that like supposed to be
Yeah,
a
my
joke?
bad.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
you missed the first one, but
I didn't like that one.
um, she crushed like all of championship season last year. Michaela May did her thing, so I could see her doing that again.
All right, let's keep going. Jen Lazarov, pole vault winner. I think
Yep.
that's easy one. Rachel Grenke coming second. She did really well at USports at FISU this summer. I think she
True.
got
True.
Canada's only individual medal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think so. Anyways, and we
I
have
think it was
Grace
just that in the
Alford coming
relay.
third.
And
Shot put.
this is just the same as the podium last year,
Yeah.
but I don't think I don't see much reason to change it. Like
Shot put.
I asked, and Rachel Grenke is nice and healthy and just
Oh
taking
yeah.
her time. Jen Lizer is a dog. Grace Helford is also a dog. So shot put, live sands, live sands, live sands. She had a huge throw on the weekend. She went over 17, which I think landed her on fourth all time indoors for Canadians. Um, so that I know she was super happy with that.
Yeah.
I have the one and only Jess Gamphy from Ottawa in second place.
As do I. We have the exact same top three for this one as well.
And then Chelsea McIsaac, I put her in there because she has a good history. I think some of her results are not showing up right when I was trying to look back at them, but she's thrown well, and it's just for me that's an East Coaster, so I had to show the respect.
Yeah.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Weight throw.
Weight throw, I have Janae up at top
Yeah.
because they've thrown very well. I couldn't check if what school is that? Who's the Longhorns?
Longhorns. I don't think there is a Longhorns, is there?
Yeah, it's from out west. Lachlan Irish went there. I mean, also good, very good jumper. Um, I don't. They don't have their roster updated for this year, so I don't know if Janae's on the roster or if she's graduated.
Yeah.
But if she hasn't, I think she's knocked it out of the park. Jordana won last year, but that was U Sports in Windsor, so now she won't have the hometown magic. And then I just tossed Liv Sands in there too because
She's low
that's
sand.
what she does.
Pence, Sienna, Nicole, Rebecca. What do you have?
I have Sienna, Rebecca, Nicole.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, I put an asterisk around Sienna because last year she didn't do the pent. I know Nicole Ostertag is very, 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 very good, and especially in the Hep outdoors is very good. But I believe in BP. I think she can do it.
I believe in Rebecca Parker as well. So we'll see if she gets it done.
Now it's time for the men's side of our predictions.
Yeah. I'm excited
Starting
for
with the
this one.
60, Travis Campbell. I mean, after that performance, I don't think there's anywhere else that we could put him on this list.
Yep. I think no real disputes there. I got Travis as well. Tyrell second. And then I have Logan Dooley coming third. You have Keon.
I got my boy Keon. Keon just is a magic, very talented athlete, but he has some type of black magic. He just has pulled off too many incredible things that I've seen for me to ever bet against him. So I
Yeah.
got him in there.
No, he's definitely a super talented athlete. Like I've seen him do things that I'm just like, how is he even doing that?
Well, the
300,
300's a little more
yeah, difficult.
murky,
Yeah. 300 is
but we both
tough,
have
man.
Ryder.
We have Ryder, although
You went all in on Ryder Ratty last week,
I
so
did, I
I had
did,
to put him in
but
there.
I'm interested to see how he runs. I've heard that
hmm
he's more of a endurance 400 guy than a speed 400 guy, so it'll be interesting to see how
Hmm.
his 300 looks this year. But I do have Ryder, and then I have Aaron, and then I have my guy Luca.
hmm
You have a similar top three, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have Aaron 2-3. I talked to him on the weekend, just chatting, asking about how life. He's in med school for those who don't know, so he's working like crazy 12-hour shifts at the hospital a couple times a week, and he was just telling me how he's not really able to train at the same level that he has the past couple years, and he anticipates not being able to run quite as fast, and he's kind of dealing with that mental battle. But that's why I didn't put him in the 60, because I think a lot of his just natural talent lies in that 300 from the 400. So I think still being able to train fairly well and just being a phenomenal athlete, I'll put him in there
Yeah.
at second. Luca at third. I think that guy's going to slide in, get a medal for the McGill program, make them look good. And then my little dark horse, because I'm not too sure, he's been hurt on and off the past couple of years, is Tyler Cox Yestrow from Manitoba.
That's a good pick. I like
It's
it.
back at home in Manitoba now, so hopefully he'll be healthy and be able to defend home turf. But
I also feel
we'll
we're not
see.
giving enough respect to Josh Duckman, who I believe is a little hurt right now, but he's got a shot to win it, not even just medals. So I'm similar to you as I have like a rough top four, but I have Josh in there, Josh Duckman in there as well. Let's go to the
Mm.
600.
I put Stiaveta in there
Yeah, same.
for the win. He's ran fast, apprentice of the one and only Dawson Mann. He's going to be at home for U Sports in Manitoba, so he knows the banks better than anyone. Um, I put Clay Gratridge in my silver medal position, similar to to the women's 600, where a lot of the people that were in that final last year are gone, but he was one of the few that is still here from the last year, so I put him in there for the experience, and then I put my boy Yasser Reed in there for a bronze medal. Um, I have that asterisk with like 3 or 4 guys
Hmm.
from the Guelph Griffin 600-meter squad.
Yeah.
But this one, I was a little tough for me to decide, so I went with that.
All right. I got same winner. I got Michael Hussey in second, and I got Clay Gradage in third. For the 1K, we both have the same winner. I think everybody probably has the same winner. We've got Mr. Max.
Yeah, I got Max Davies. I got him winning the K in the 15. I
Yeah.
think there is not very much of a chance that he doesn't win those two. Um, the K's kind of weird. I don't know who's gonna be racing. I don't know who's left over, and I feel like there's a lot of possibility for people to jump up. I have Emile Toupin in second. He's very fast. I don't know if he's going to be running the K or the 15 or some combination. And then my dark horse, my boy Charlie Shaw from the Guelph Griffins, I think could slide in there for a bronze medal. I think this is one of the most open events in there besides a obvious gold medalist.
Oh, similar. I have Max. I got Sacha Dernoncourt. Don't know how to say his last
From
name.
McGill?
I don't know where he's from. I just saw him in the rankings. I liked I saw him last year, and so I threw him in there. And then I
Oh,
got
he's ranked number 1 in the 15 right now. I will give any respect to McGill. If I'm not sure, I'll throw someone from McGill in there
oh, there you go.
because feel like this is the most McGill athletes I've seen the rankings in quite a while. So it's pretty cool that they're
Perfect.
crushing to keep the program.
And then I have Emile Toupin. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, I have him finishing third. 15, Max, Jude, Jared. You got the exact
I
same
think,
thing.
yeah, we've pretty much agreed here. I mean, Jared's the type of guy that we could. I think last year he ran the K, the 15, and the 3K. So we'll see if he does that again, or if he's only picking two. I would think he's going for the 15 and the 3K. So
Yeah. Um,
that's who I have possibly medal. Jared's my asterisk in the 3K if he's gonna run it. I have Jude winning it. I think he got a silver last year. I think with how great he is on the grass in cross country,
yeah.
the 3K could maybe be his better event, even though he won his first and I believe only U Sports gold medal in the 1K. But I think at this point in his career, he could crush in that. Nolan Turgeon is who I have in second / Jared House, I suppose. And then Thomas Laviolette, I'm a big fan. I've been a fan for a long time. So I'll put Thomas in any
I
rankings.
got Nolan, Jared flipped. And then I have Thomas
Mm.
as well, finishing third. 6 meter or 60-meter hurdles. I like
Oh,
this
this
one.
is where we have a little bit of.
Yeah. Well, we kind of agree.
This is where we agree, but it could, it's a little bit of a stipulation
Yeah.
rankings. I have David Adelaide winning. I think he's just such a good athlete. His return went well, and for me, that bodes well if he's able to crush like that and is honestly confident enough to race like that. Then I think he's gonna have a great season. In my silver and bronze positions, I have Tamari Lindo and Keon Rude. Um, there's a lot of talent in the men's hurdles this year, so I have those two there. But in my asterisk position, DeAndre Williams has been crushing and has been so consistent this year, and then also Adam Andres is on the Manitoba roster. I don't believe he's raced the hurdles yet, but he had such a breakout season in the summer. I swear every time I saw him, he just was crushing it. Won a national medal, won Canada Summer Games. Um, those are my asterisks.
Yeah, I got David winning. I've got some man. The only thing I'm confident about is David winning. From there, it's between Tamari, it's between Keon, it's between Yimi, it's between DeAndre, it's between Adam Andres, it's between Aiden Blaine. It's between so many people, and I actually don't know who to pick. The only thing I'm confident about is David probably going to win. Tamari, I might have. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do Tamari second. I'm gonna do Keon third. I think I'm gonna stick with that and stick with you. But Yemi, DeAndre, Adam Andres, and Aiden Blaine. I think they could all make a push for that podium. So
Yeah, Emi had an excellent opener. Um,
yeah,
so I could see him running a lot faster. Adam Andres could run very fast. So I don't know. Now I get to my most exciting event, which is the men's high jump.
what do you
Man,
got?
Tristan did his thing on the weekend, but I'm still gonna put my boy Thomas Senbeck in the gold medal position because he's done it before. Aiden Grout is a phenomenal high jumper, but he's also been a phenomenal heptathlete this year. So I don't know if he's gonna do both, if he's gonna do one or the other. If Aiden's jumping, I could see him getting second off of experience, but also Tristan. I could I think Tristan could out jump Aiden, but also Aiden could out jump Tristan. So only time will tell. And then Noel Vanderzee I can't forget to mention him. So he's also in there.
Yeah, I got Thomas winning. I got Tristan coming second. I don't see a world where Aiden does a high jump. I just think doing 2 days of competition, maybe he does. It'd be nice to see him do it. I'd love it because it'd make the competition just that much better. But I got Thomas and Tristan one and two, and then I got Noel three, just behind both of those two.
The stipulation about Aiden is I was talking to some coaches the other weekend saying he's like such a talented athlete in the hep, but he's not like a proper heptathlete. Like he doesn't have the same experience doing it that other guys do. Like the last time he did the hep at U Sports was in Manitoba 2 years ago,
Hmm.
and he no-heighted in the high jump, which you would think would be like the easiest event. So I could see him wanting to do the high jump and the hep because he could crush in both. But I could also see that not going to plan.
Yeah. No, I hear it. I hear it. I'm interested. That's gonna be like the must-watch event for the esports weekend. Um, long jump. What are we thinking here?
I think we both got Armand winning.
We do. We
I
do.
mean, he jumped super well last year indoors and outdoors. I think he's just the class of the field, and he has like even a higher ceiling than he's even gotten close to.
Yep, I got Armand winning too. I got Isaiah Baker coming second, who's actually currently leading U Sports. So
Yeah.
he's obviously had a great jump so far. I got Michael Akintunde coming
hmm
third. I know you don't agree with me.
Well, I put Isaiah Baker second too. Don't know anything about him. Just seen results. I think we'll get some insight next week, from maybe one of his teammates on the Alberta squad. Michael Akintunde has experience and has been around and being a good
I
jumper
believe
for a
he
while.
has the highest PB out of everybody, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah.
So I've
Um,
got him coming second or third, sorry.
I got my boy Sully. Solomon from the University of Guelph Griffins. Last time he was in Manitoba, he got a medal.
Bro, you
That's
just
no
you're just
joke. Um,
picking all your Griffins. But
as far as I know, his rehab has gone well. He had a gnarly injury in the summer. I didn't really expect him to compete this season, but just overhearing some things at practice, it sounds like he's going to at least compete. And if he's healthy and doing his things, he can crush.
mhm.
Next to that, I just said probably someone from Western. Like they have such good talent in the jumps. I wouldn't be surprised. Like your boy Zach Courtney,
Yep.
leaping up to a medal.
Yep.
That's
I
just kind of
definitely
what they
have
do.
Zach in the top five. He long jump is one of those ones where it's like whatever happens on the day. So
Hmm.
Zach's definitely got a chance. So excited to see how that plays out.
And he gets fired up. I saw him at high jump on the
Oh
weekend.
yeah,
I haven't really interacted with
he's
him.
electric,
He
man.
gets
He's
fired
an
up. He
entertainer.
knows that he has the
He's
two.
an entertainer.
Yeah.
Um, Next we got triple jump.
I think Dax is gonna take his crown back. Last time it was in Manitoba, he won, beat the one and only Kenneth West. Um, and like with Kenneth leaving, I think he's the class of the field. Arwen from York is a very very good athlete, but he's still young. I think he's only second year.
Yeah.
So I have him in the silver medal position. But yeah, I think Dax can probably go away with it. He had a great outdoor season. And then in third for me, I have Tegra from Alberta, who ever since 2022 Canada Summer Games, seeing him jump in triple A and the high, I was like, that is just a natural talent, excellent athlete. Um, I don't think he's jumped yet. He was injured last year, so I think if he's back in prime form, he could definitely get a medal.
No, I like Tiger a lot. I don't have him in my top three, but I do have Dax. I do have Arwen, and I have last year's bronze medalist Panugin. But yeah, it's between him and Tiger, honestly. I like both of them. We'll see. We'll see. I have
Yeah,
Panugin
you're
right
talking about
now.
me picking all the Guelph Griffins.
Well, Panugin came third last year. I got
Sully came
grounds.
third 2 years
I got
ago.
grounds to pick him. Um, for
Okay.
pole vault, we have the goat winning, Michael Ivanov, right?
Maybe the most polite man in U
Yeah,
Sports.
that's awesome.
Um, and just an excellent pole
I
vaulter.
call him Mondo.
I don't think that's your
Yeah, I
Mondo.
call him Mondo behind his back. I've actually never spoken to him, but I call him Mondo.
Yeah, I think he's just the class of the field's gonna take it. Edward Lavoie-Boudleau from out west, I think Sherbrooke, or sorry, out east, I believe in Sherbrooke. Um, just off of the results so far this year, has kind of led the field.
Yeah.
And then I know you had a thing or two to say about this pick, but let's take it back. Okay, 2 years ago we're in Manitoba, right? I know you didn't have to worry about it because you weren't there, but imagine, and you never really experienced this in your career, maybe. But those athletes that are just on the cusp of rankings, right? You want to get that top 12 position
Yeah, for
to
sure.
take yourself to U
For
Sports.
sure.
Bennett Woods of the Guelph Griffins managed to get a 12th place position, punches ticket to U Sports. He goes into the competition ranked 12th, obviously, and comes out with a fourth place finish, which gave a good amount of points and led to a team title for the Guelph Griffins. So I believe that Bennett will come back and he'll once again do some magic in Manitoba, and I could see him grab a medal. He got fourth last time. That was 2 years ago.
No, that's a wonderful story. And I hope it comes true for Bennett. But that's not what I have in my prediction. I have I have your same top two, and I have third, I have Harrison Booth, who is in the rankings right now, second, 460 jump, which is a really good jump, from York. And then I'm a big fan of Ian Defoe. I know bias, similar to your Bennett pick, but I don't have him coming third. I have him in
Mm.
and abouts. You know what I mean? I think he's got a chance to come through because I know he's been injured for like the last couple of years. He does like short approach. I know he heard him saying he was going from his left hand or something. So he's
Okay.
probably one of the more talented pole vaulters because he's able to do stuff like basically like half of his ability, and he's still putting up
Mm.
great numbers. So if he gets it right, I got him third. If you want to go to shot,
Okay, let's just be real. In the throws, you just copied my picks, right? Yeah, you
yes,
copied
I
my
did.
picks.
I did copy your picks, but I know AJ for sure. That's the only one I know,
Yeah,
and I know he's gonna win it.
yeah. So AJ, I think is just he had a huge jump on the weekend in Windsor. He's just yeah, he's an excellent thrower. So I put AJ there for the
Yeah,
win. I put Anthony Lab for second, and he's won a U Sports medal before. I went back the past couple of years. He's been in it, so I think
there you go.
he could grab another medal. I put Rylan Murphy in once again. Good thrower. Looked back through all the results from him and some others in that top 5 area. I think he has the ability, and he's from the East Coast, so I give love to the East Coast wherever I can. I put him in there. I want to see a lot of Tigers at U Sports.
Well, you know I copied your pick, so you can just go on to wait, and then I'll sit here.
In weight, I have Abdullah Hassar from Laval back on top of the podium. Last time, I feel like this is a reoccurring thing, but he won the gold medal in Manitoba 2 years ago. Last year, got second, actually second to a Manitoban athlete. And that guy's gone. Actually, the two Bisons that have been up at the very top of U Sports the past couple of years are both graduated, as far as I've been able to see. So, yeah, I put Abdullah up there. I put our boy Liam Davis from the Griffins. I think he's ranked second right now overall, and he's just like, he's only in second year. He's an absolute monster. I think he's still putting it together a lot of things in weight and shot, but could absolutely grab a medal this year.
Shout out Liam.
And then Caleb Hominick again just has been around. I think had picked up a medal already in his career, so
Yeah.
you gotta respect the veteran knowledge.
All right. This next event and the last event is the one I didn't copy you in, so I feel like I can speak again. For the heft, I have.
I think
No, you go first.
we should bring in a throws expert. I think we'll put that on the calendar for some
Yeah,
time
definitely
before we
should.
get to U Sports.
All right.
We'll bring in a throws
I
expert.
agree. I agree. Shall we go to the heft
Sorry,
now?
continue. Yes, please.
I've got Aiden Grout winning. I know last episode I talked
Mm.
about Jackson. I got Aiden Grout winning. I was impressed. I sat on it. I slept on it. I was impressed by his performance at Cornell. I got Aiden Grout winning. Second, man, the heft is going to be so hard because it's going to be between. I still got Stocks and Jackson. I got Stocks and Emmanuel from Western, and
Mm-hmm.
Tristan won last year. So I just don't know who how that's gonna shake up. But I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go Aiden. I'm gonna go Jackson. I'm gonna go Emmanuel as my top three. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna put Tristan in that
Yeah, Tristan's
little
fourth.
dark horse position?
Tristan's fourth.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to some multi coaches, some people that are in that realm, and I think the consensus is like, yeah, Aiden definitely could win it. He's so talented, but he's not like a true hept. He's just kind of dabbled. So I think Aiden either wins it or I don't think he places. I think he probably something goes catastrophically wrong. Um,
Fair.
Knock on wood,
Okay.
but yeah, I think with his ability, and I believe he's gonna do another hep not this weekend but next weekend, which should bring him another great result. So I think he's the class of the field. I know you've been talking about your boy Jackson, but I just haven't seen anything yet. So I might be eating my words when it comes to U Sports season. But for now, I'm gonna put him in second, kind of tied with Emmanuel, also from Western, because he just has the actual experience, and I'm just going on your good faith for Jackson, and I got Tristan Miska in third, who I mean he was the breakout
Yeah,
all-star crazy
he
rookie
was.
last
He
year
was.
winning U Sports, so maybe Jackson could emulate that this
Yeah,
year.
we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, no, that's all we got. You want to take us home? And anything else to say?
Yeah, that was definitely a lot to go through. I know it went on for a bit. I have some things to say more specifically about a few of the events, but there's a long season ahead of us. We have lots of time to get into that. But let us know what you think. If there's anyone that we're missing out on the podium, whether just from sheer incompetence or maybe we didn't know that they were competing this year, or we're just sleeping, or we're haters. Let us know.
I'm definitely a
I'd
hater for some
love to
people.
get informed. I think next year is going to be our Can West special. We're going to bring in some special guests to tell us about what's going on in Western Canada. I'm going to put on the docket to bring in someone to teach us about the throws because, as you may have been able to tell, that's not really our forte. If there's anyone you want to see come on the show, please let us know. And with that, I think we're going to call it, and we'll see you next week.